Aloha mai kako. Aloha everyone. Welcome to Hawaiʻi Aloha, a VIP passport into the depth and significance of Hawaii. This is class number 1, or Papa e Kahi. And today our focus is on Aloha Kekahi Kekahi. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Malia Davidson, and I'm your host for this entire series of Hawaiʻi Aloha. If you haven't watched the introductory video yet, please do so before you start this one. It'll really help you to have a better understanding of the format of the show and some of the wisdom that is behind this show. Okay, so Papa e Kahi, our first show is about Aloha Kekahi e Kekahi. And I will share my screen at this time so that we can see what's going on. All right, so this is one of my favorite subject matters. When you come to Hawaii, you will hear a lot. Aloha, aloha, aloha. It's aloha. There are slight significances to how you say the word aloha. It's not, there's a tendency for people to say aloha. No, it's aloha, aloha. Say it with me, aloha, aloha. Perfect. Okay, so whether you are visiting here for the very first time, or you're returning to Hawaii, or you've lived here all your life and you really haven't engaged in language and culture, in the people, this show is to help you a little bit more to engage and to understand what is happening around you, and to give you a little bit more depth and wisdom. So I have on here, aloha is the way. And I really mean that. Aloha is the way. And we're going to go into what exactly aloha means. So for the most part, people understand aloha to be hello and goodbye. Yes, that's true. It is aloha. Aloha is hello and goodbye. But it also means love, which is also what people understand aloha to be. But there's much more depth to this word, aloha. And I'm going to share it with you right now. So if we look at aloha in terms of definition and the meaning, that if you look in the Hawaiian dictionary, you will find that aloha, the word, has means compassion, it means mercy or sympathy, grace, kindness, charity, and more. So this word alone carries those behaviors. So when somebody says aloha, all of those definitions are coming with that word. And so this is wisdom that I'm telling you right now. It's not something that many people understand. If you are really looking at behaviors in Hawaiians, or local people in general, people who have lived here for generations, or were born and raised here, there's something that happens. It's an unspoken way of behavior. And aloha really is that, is to have more compassion and love and kindness for people. It really is a deeper understanding of one's connection to everyone and everything. It really is. And so it's our recognition of that. So I want to present to you something a little bit different. Within our state, there is a law called the Aloha Spirit Law. And this law was actually written by Auntie Pilahi Paki. Auntie Pilahi Paki. And so Auntie saw things were changing in Hawaii. When she wrote this, when language, at the time, there was probably, I think, around 800 native speakers left. And I'm sure that this had something to do with why she started to write things down more and more. What she saw that was going to happen in the world, that there was going to be conflict. And so she wanted to really set the stage for future generations of what it meant to be in Hawaii. So she broke it down into ALOHA. Aloha, starting with the A, or the A at the top. Akahai, or meaning kindness to be expressed with tenderness. Lokahi is L, meaning unity to be expressed with harmony. Olu olu, meaning agreeable to be expressed with pleasantness. Ha'aha'a, meaning humility to be expressed with modesty. And ahonui, meaning patience to be expressed with perseverance. So we can use a little bit of that everywhere, right? Yeah. I wanted to read this because it's actually quite a lengthy build. It's simple, but it's lengthy, just in terms of this is not the only part that's written in the bill, but I thought this was the most important. These are traits of character that express the charm, warmth, and sincerity of Hawaii's people. It was the working philosophy of Native Hawaiians and was presented as a gift to the people of Hawaii. Aloha is more than a word of greeting or farewell or salutation. Aloha means mutual regard and affection and extends warmth and caring with no obligation in return. Aloha is the essence of relationships in which each person is important to every other person for a collective existence. Aloha means to hear what is not said, to see what cannot be seen, and to know the unknowable. I want to say that again. Listen with your heart, okay? Aloha means to hear what is not said, to see what cannot be seen, and to know the unknowable. That is aloha. Okay. So with that said, I wanted to show you or give you an example of recently what's happened. There was a government shutdown, and it affected Hawaii as well. It affected the whole country, many, many people. Our olelo no'eau for today is e aloha ke kahi ke kahi. Love each other. Once again, e aloha ke kahi ke kahi. Go ahead and repeat that. E aloha ke kahi ke kahi. It simply means to love each other. When you see an A at the beginning of a Hawaiian sentence like that, that's a command. E aloha ke kahi, to love each other. So I wanted to highlight this this one person who actually took the time to, if you look at this area of the board right here where my mouse is at the bottom, you will see it's actually right here too. This is Kyle Kawakami. He has a lunch wagon on Maui, on the island of Maui where I live. And what he did during the shutdown is he put this board here, and you can see it right here. Oops, let me go back. Sorry. He puts a board here, and that people could pay it forward. And this was happening before the shutdown even happened. So if people, want a meal and maybe they can't afford it, that they can pay it forward, or they can use that. Yeah. And so what happened is he had so many people paying it forward. And so he made these meals for the people who were affected by the government shutdown. So some of them were, as you may know, or the TSA workers at the airport, which include like the airport traffic control people, right? Hawaii is a busy place when it comes to airlines, right? People are constantly coming and going from Hawaii. So that was, he would take them meals, the morning crew or the day crew, and then the nighttime crew. But he also, once the Coast Guard was affected, and in Hawaii, the Coast Guard is actually really important as well, because we have boats that go out, fishermen that go out, divers that go out. There's Hawaii, we're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, like I said in our introduction. So the Coast Guard is important. And they were also placed on, on this government shutdown. So what Kyle did is he fed them too. And so I'm honoring this particular person for his love of his fellow person. And he had a quote that I wanted to highlight, because he said, "There's no shutdown on Aloha." So it was a perfect example of what we're talking about today. This is Aloha in action. Okay, let's move on. There's a saying on wisdom from my teacher, which he says, "Love melts all blockages and transforms all life." Love melts all blockages and transforms all life. And in the background is actually a police officer placing his forehead to a protester who is actually a Hawaiian. He's greeting another Hawaiian with placing his head, he can't really touch his nose, but normally the honi is when you touch the nose and the head, and you breathe in the essence of life of that person. So it's like, I know you, I understand you, I'm connecting with you as a human being. And so this is our way. This is our way. I like that picture. Okay, so what we sing is what we become. And so I would like you to do this practice with me, and to bring more aloha to your life, to bring more calm and peace to your life. And this is part of our really bringing ourselves into greater oneness with ourselves and all of the elements that are around us. All that is love, all that is joy and peacefulness. Okay? So I want you to, at this time, I want you to close your eyes and then put your hands in your lower abdomen. Because the lower abdomen is actually the core of the body. This is the energy centers of the body are in the lower abdomen. At least two of them are. Okay, and I want you to take a deep breath. As you are doing this practice, this is more about helping us to be in that space of aloha. Okay, and I'm going to just sing that word, aloha. And I want you to visualize within your body, your lower abdomen especially, where your energy, your power is, your core is. I want you to see like the brightest golden light in your lower abdomen, where we have so many rainbows in Hawaii, where you can see rainbow light. Okay, this is part of my teacher's 4-power technique. It helps us to really connect with ourselves and to be in a better state of oneness, really. Okay? So take a deep breath in, placing your hands in your lower abdomen and visualizing that light and recognizing aloha, all that has been shared today with you, and being grateful. Okay. Just continue to close your eyes and I'm going to sing for you. Aloha, aloha, So sing with me now. Aloha. Keep your eyes closed. Aloha. Aloha. Take a deep breath in and receive this gift of aloha. Okay, great. This is the end of our very first class, and when we finish a class, we say "Pauka Papa," means the class is finished, and I say aloha to you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being present and wanting to learn more about Hawaiian culture, Hawaiian language, the wisdom and depth of these islands. And as we said in the introduction, we never say goodbye. We say ahui ho. And so until we meet again, aloha, ahui ho. Until next time.